Okay, this video is for day 6 and 7, kind of. So the goal for day 6 was to build a level where you just use the normal ball the whole time. And I wanted to make a level with the from start to finish, you just use the normal ball, and each room kind of had a different new kind of thing. So I did change like a lot of visual stuff as well. But anyway, I made this floor where like parts of it were cut out, and you can't throw it on the red parts. You can only throw it onto the white parts, which is pretty. I mean, that's kind of obvious, I guess, but that was something different. I made these stairs for this section. This level isn't like super long, but it had plenty of different stuff. So here there's this wall that's moving. I thought it would be interesting to have moving targets that you needed to throw the ball through. So yeah, there's this wall, and you can see the walls. They used to be wider than that, but I've changed that, and I've also made the textures kind of line up better. So here's this hoop that you have to throw the ball through, and I found that throwing is generally easier when you're throwing underarm than throwing overarm. And yeah, I made this ring that you have to throw the ball through. I think I after this made the ring a bit lower. I think it was a bit high, especially if you're not a tall person. It might be pretty difficult to throw the ball through that ring. So yeah, here's the barriers again, but this time I've added moving barriers, like where they kind of deform a bit, and yeah, change their shape. So yeah, just made a quick kind of puzzle, but I suppose it did take a while to set up all the barriers and make them shift around. Also, I had to kind of make the floor under it red, otherwise you wouldn't be able to teleport in the middle of all that. So yeah, there's a couple of ways you can do this one. You can throw the ball through with the blue, like I did just then. It was pretty hard to tell. What exactly was going on there, because there's like 4 different barriers you need to throw the ball through. But yeah, there's these cubes that I made, so that after I made a different level, you would need a way to go between levels. So for loading different levels, I made these cubes that you touch, and then that takes you to a different level. I wanted to, I didn't make it clear which level it was going to take you to, which is something that I didn't immediately know how to handle that. Like I couldn't immediately just think of a good way of doing that, but it is something that I was thinking about. So now I'm just gonna, I just played through the whole kind of sandbox area, which was finished by this point. So it's kind of something that I finished on day 7. And yeah, you can see the textures have changed a bit. And yeah, these walls I also had to change, and I had to kind of move everything around as well after I changed the width of these walls, or the depth I should say. Okay, so yeah, I did the line ball puzzle. Now onto the bounce ball again. And this time I think I've had the I've removed those invisible walls that were making the ball bounce back before. But I just threw it through the middle anyway. Sometimes I was missing the trigger when you did get the ball through the ring, I think. But it bounced back and went through anyway. So yeah, now onto the barrier room, which is the next one. And yeah, you could go back and get another ball if you wanted to. Also, I kind of might have put a secret in part of this level, which I didn't do on this video, but that's another thing that I finished off on day 7. The goal for day 6 was just to make that level with all the different parts of it, just using the normal ball the whole time and not switching balls. So yeah, I was thinking maybe after you throw the ball through this ring, it should just delete the barriers you just went through. But it's not that. I don't think it matters that much. It just it's kind of the same as if they weren't there. You just have to throw it with the right hand, and like not throw it too far or too short, I guess. And yeah, you can bounce it off the wall there. So yeah, now this room is also finished, which it wasn't finished on day 5. This is the Powerball room. I think I also made it so the ball goes further. So yeah, I was thinking you could do this challenge with the bouncing ball, but then I have added this ring on the ceiling, which you would have to throw it pretty hard to just get a normal ball through it. And it's like pretty easy with the Powerball being able to throw the ball through that ring here. So even though you could get to the other side with a bounce ball, you probably still want the Powerball anyway. Because I don't even know if you can throw it that high. Because yeah, the ceiling in this room I made a lot higher than the other rooms. Mainly because the ball kept hitting the ceiling all the time. And yeah, it's sometimes it wasn't easy even throwing it over that gap. So yeah, here's the last room in the kind of sandbox level, as I was calling it. And you can just pick from the different walls in this room. Yeah, there was a problem with these things where the prefab needed to be fixed, and I didn't realize until I got to this part. But I wasn't going to record the whole video again just to show this part with the balls in the correct positions. But yeah, like it was a really quick fix, just Just fixing that prefab so that the balls actually spawn in the right place. So yeah, this is basically the end. That's kind of everything in the demo. I mean, kind of everything. There's one secret, which I didn't show in these videos. And yeah, here's a cube, which will take you to that start area, which is basically the kind of level select area. So yeah, that's going to be it for the final kind of making of thing. I'm planning on doing like showing the visual update, but I'm still working on that at the moment. I did have to take a break from that to make these videos, to make these like commentary videos, but now I can kind of get back to that, and hopefully I'll have a better looking game then. So yeah, that's it for this one. So thanks for watching. Bye.